Well, this week, Look at This is all about food. Our Desmond Shaw is flying above some of LA area's most famous places to get a meal.
And tonight he's over a spot that's been an icon along PCH for more than 50 years.
Well, take a look at this legendary restaurant in Malibu. This is Moonshadows, a world-class dining experience with the world-class scenery to match. Here along Pacific Coast Highway between Big Rock and Las Flores, we have to talk about the location first because it has quite a history going back thousands of years. This restaurant and everything that surrounds it may have never been possible if it wasn't for a prehistoric landslide. According to MalibuGeology.com, many thousands of years ago, a massive chunk of earth broke off the cliffside and created something of an ocean terrace here, which was first used by the Native Americans for camping and fishing. In fact, embedded inside these steep cliffs, there are still traces of those native campsites. Of course, most people are too busy speeding along the highway to even realize the history and geology hidden in plain sight, but I digress. Jumping forward to 1949, that's when the first restaurant opened on the site, the Big Rock Cafe, which is believed to have been opened by Malibu entrepreneur Art Jones just in time for America's budding love affair with automobiles and road trips along the coast. But according to Digital Library JSTOR, it was bought only a few years later by Harry Canfield after his Malibu trading post on the opposite side of Malibu burned down in a fire. It was renamed Canfield's Big Rock Cafe, continuing with the laid-back coffee shop atmosphere and menu. Their slogan was, "Where the cookin' is as good as the lookin'." Now, there's conflicting info as to when the name Moonshadows was first used here. Some sources say 1966, but the Malibu and LA Times say 1972. And I couldn't find the origin of the name Moonshadows, but a lot of folks seem to believe it's connected to the Cat Stevens song of the same name. What's for sure is that this iteration of the renowned Moonshadows opened in 2001 by Italian immigrant Andrea Bullo and his friends Rodolfo Castella and Franco Simplicio. Tragically, in 2022, Andrea and his teenage son Marco were killed when the vintage Mustang they were driving was hit at high speed by an alleged drunk driver on Mulholland Drive in Woodland Hills. But his legacy lives on here at the culinary tour de force he helped create. Eater LA says they first specialized in Venetian fare and American classics, but they're also known for their Asian fusion and, of course, outstanding seafood. Accolades abound for this coastal favorite. It's in the Yelp Top 100 Restaurants, which also calls this the quintessential California food experience. It's won the coveted Michelin Award and named the sexiest beach restaurant and bar in the world by Travel Magazine. And as I zoom out to show you the view, it's awfully hard to argue with that here at the legendary local fixture, Moonshadows in Malibu. Taking a look at this from SkyCal, I'm Desmond Shaw.
Gorgeous. Well, if you'd like Desmond to take a look at something interesting in your neighborhood, write to us at lookatthis@cbs.com.